Hello and welcome to Let's Play Part 4 Rome 2 Total War. Total War Rome 2. I keep getting that mixed up. I don't know why. I think it's because they flip-flop between each title. Sometimes it's Total War first, sometimes it's the actual game title. But, nevertheless, last part we finally struck back at Macedon. We finally established a foothold here in Illyria. Actually, I've got to do a quick check here. There we go. Back to normal. We struck Illyria and took, what is the name of this? Yadr from the Macedonians, which is a great place for us to be. Now we can start striking south, and we can take Delminium from them. We can strike even further to take Epidaurus. I'm going to try and do a little diplomacy with Syracuse, because I'd like to be able to use this beach right here to drop troops and start moving into Larissa. Excuse me for just a moment here while I get the stream back up and running. There we go. Now everything's looking good. Hopefully we'll be able to drop a force here, move down into Larissa, and then into Athens. Hopefully. It'd be great to secure Larissa, Athens, and Sparta. In fact, let's go ahead and do a little bit of that diplomacy now. Let's see what they... Oh, we have some new groups that we can speak to. Let's see if anybody wants to trade.
Listen to your offers, but do not wrap them in lies. The spirits know truth.
Okay. They've accepted.
I accept in the name of our people. Let this be a sign of more good to come.
Alright, we're gonna see if you'll trade.
Your goods.
Alright.
Well, no. We see little gain in trade between our peoples.
Let's sweeten the pot a little bit.
I am
Nope.
sure that your wares will find a home somewhere, but not with us.
Nope.
Your
Alright,
goods.
payment.
Well,
Offer
no.
payment.
We see little
Oops, hang
gain
on.
in trade between our peoples.
Let's see if any of that'll make it. Nope, they're not willing at
I
all.
am sure that your wares.
They don't hate me as much as they used to. The treaties with the Keltiki and the Garamancha have made them a little bit happier with us. So they're not bright red face angry, but the cultural aversion and the past treaty with Massilia did hurt my chances with reconciling with the Gauls.
Greetings!
Hmm.
Speak plainly and without idle purpose, and all will be well. A sure thrust strikes home, after all.
Very true. How would you feel about a trade agreement? You have no likelihood there. A non-aggression pact? Nope, you're pretty aggressive, aren't you? How about I make you a client state? Let's see how that goes. Oh.
People deserve better of you than these words. Are we not?
Alright. I won't make you a city-state of mine, but that's okay. Oh, they like me now. Why is that? Military actions against Libya, past war with Libya. Okay. So that means that they're willing to overlook my treaties with Garamancha and Nesemenes, and my past treaties with Garamancha. So...
Your embassy is most welcome. I listen most
Ooh.
carefully.
Alright.
I must
And how about a trade agreement?
Phil.
Great! That's fantastic. Egypt's willing to trade with us now. Let's go ahead and check out... I'd like to thank Unstable M for following me on Twitch. Thank you very much, sir. Liguria, will you trade with
A
me?
flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not welcome. Be like a spear and have a point.
Be like a spear and have a point. Ha ha ha! I'm amused at my own jokes. Ugh. Oh, that was the entire point. Let's go back to Syracuse, right. They were the entire reason I went in there in the first place.
I am eager to hear your embassy, inspired as it undoubtedly is by the wit and wisdom of Athena herself.
Damn straight. Okay. I would like... Can I... military access.
I am sorry. I gain only the scorn of the gods and my people if I agree to your proposal.
Very well. What if I were to sweeten the deal? by offering you a payment of 1,200.
You speak with wisdom and grace.
Oh, now
Accept and
they're very friendly. They're very, very friendly. Battle support for Syracuse, trespasses against Carthage, military actions, war, past war, military actions, treaties. I guess that must have been considered another treaty that has boosted my friendliness there, because now they're very friendly. In fact, with a face like that, they almost look like they're ready to marry us. Look at that, very friendly. What comes after? It goes friendly, very friendly. What comes after that? I don't know. Hey, you want to be a client state?
Athena give you wisdom so that you may speak well.
No. Alright, well that's fine. Probably could have gotten away with a deal with only 600 to 800 according to Joseph IV. Probably, but I don't really care. I have the funds to throw away, and it made them even happier with me. And besides, I'm going to take their cities away from them eventually anyways, so what does it matter? Any changes? Well, I don't have the money to actually change anything down there. Corrales, I did finally build a suburbia to get more wealth. Good. What am I going to do with this one random army? Well, they're not going to be able to take Neapolis on their own, are they? Neapolis has legionaries, 3 Rorii, 2 plebs, and 2 levies. I'll be able to fight that off. Plus, if I leave my... Let me leave my fleet stationed there, because I have plenty of auxiliary infantry that I can just drop there. And veteran legionaries as well, from my admiral. In fact, that's a full unit of 120 veteran legionaries. Perfect. Joseph IV says 1,200 was too much. 600 may have been up to 600 too much, or maybe 400 too much. Either way, 600, 400, it's not going to make that much difference. It was about the cost of 1 unit, so I'm not too concerned. This is my worried face. My worried face. Okay. Macedon... Those transports do look fairly threatening. Where can they strike? They can't strike Ariminum. They could land. They can make landfall here in Italia. They could almost strike Brundisium, but not quite. Brundisium is a level 3 town, so I do have 2 Roman Bastion Ballistas and 2 Roman Bastion Scorpions. So I have the siege equipment to hold the city, as well as Legionaries, Rorii, Vigiles, Plebs, Velites, and Levies. I think I can hold that on its own. I even have a missile quinquereme. That's very useful. What will I do? I have to think about this. Remind myself of my construction. Right, I'm working on the battering ram so I can start taking Dominium. Okay, just double check my objectives here. Secured, secured, 10 naval units, secured, and I've held that province, and my next unit will be coming up here. Did I actually queue up a unit? I did, right here. In fact, I queued up 3. I can't queue any more units here. I do believe I'll post these men here in the mountain pass. I'll have them straddle that location right there. They can jump out to assist Neapolis or to retake Neapolis. They can jump this way if needed, or run up here. And I'll leave these guys in Ariminum to hold that. And if they were even stupid enough to attack Roma, Roma now has plenty of siege defenses as well. So, not too much I'm worried about at this point. We're going to go ahead and end our turn. Oh, we have some unassigned skills. For the First Legion! Ah, that's good, that's good. New General. Let's give him some more authority because he has a very low authority rating, but he has very high zeal. And we'll give him more authority from that as well. So that'll bring him up to 3, making him your average general. We have a viewer. Welcome back, Chick Magnet. Thank you for coming back to the stream. Lucid Motifs has a question for me. Rob, any advice for improving citizen contentment early in the campaign? In parentheses, just began Roman, currently conquering Italia. Yes, I can give you some basic tips. I'm not a pro, but things that you can do early on. Rome is going to be your easiest city to hold and defend. So while you're striking out and trying to defeat the Etruscans, things that you can do is you can drop shrines, specifically not a shrine to Mercury. The Sacred Grove is going to give you your highest public order. That's going to be your biggest bonus. So, you know, shrines are definitely going to be a bonus to you. If you were to drop a, I forget what the base yellow structure is. What is it? Yes, a public forum. Public forum will give you +1 public order, which isn't much, but if you make the second building, which is an amphitheater, you will gain 6 public order per turn. The whole trick to dealing with that early on... Oh, wait, is that right? Because that was the Caesar and Gaul thing. +1. Yeah, +6. It's still the same building. The entire trick to dealing with your early game campaign is... why am I using... Unstable M is wondering why I'm not using champions in my armies. Just because I haven't gotten to that point yet. Having the larger armies is more important than having champions. Yes, what I was saying is, you're going to dip down into negative happiness. You're not going to have any problems unless you dip down to -100. If this little face goes away and it turns red and you get to -100, that's when you're going to start getting rebel armies. But even then, you're still going to be able to deal with those rebel armies. As long as you have a couple of armies to destroy them, you're actually going to end up seeing a quick bonus from destroying an enemy rebel army. So it's not the end of the world if you get some rebellions, unless you have absolutely no forces in the area and you end up losing your cities. That's when you're starting to get in trouble. So it's all about holding your cities, fending off the enemy, slowly expanding. You have to take your time and go 1 point at a time. And don't forget, you're going to take a 25-point dip immediately. If I were to take another city now, like say I didn't have Araminium and I was at 37, I would lose 25 points and drop down to 12 happiness instead of 37. But that would only be for that turn. After that, that would go away. Oh, Chick Magnet 7 says champions boost public order as well, if you weren't aware. I was not aware of that. I don't know if all of them do, because I know that some of them have an ability to improve public order as well. Perhaps they have that just by being around. That's something I need to look into. Let's move our spies. We were talking about doing that last time. And we'll go ahead and drop her down here. Our forces are almost ready to advance again. In fact, as soon as I have this, I'll have the battering ram and the tortoise. I don't think I've used a tortoise before. Wow, that could be fun. Could only be fun, right? Using something new.
Ready for orders.
You know, I take back what I did before.
Make haste, men.
I'm going to run this army right down to there, because they'll be well within range of the city and any attackers that come down this way. Yes, I am recording again. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end our turn. Right? We've done our diplomacy, we've done our research, and this should get us our last unit. Another champion. They're moving their fleets. Syracuse has been a really good ally. They've actually kept a lot of guys busy for me. Epirus is shuffling back and forth. They're not really sure what to do when fighting Syracuse. And I'm content to let Syracuse wear down Epirus. They can keep wearing them down if they want. As long as they don't take too many cities, that's when I'm going to start worrying. I can't let them take too much. Syracuse still kicking some ass. Actually, will they strike that fleet? Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, Yoder. That's what that champion was doing over there, that enemy hero. He was rallying the slaves against me, that bastard. Sabotage and aluminium. Ooh. Commit arson. An enemy arson attack has severely damaged a building in your settlement. Huh. Bonus. Why only 3 of 4? Why did it only give me 3 of 4? What happened? I lost one of my bonus objectives. What? Oh, that's so frustrating. Control 25 settlements either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. Invenium viam, I shall find a way. Beloved ruler, dreaded subjugator, builder of cities, destroyers of civilizations. There are many paths to glory. Which will you take? That'll give me 9,500 to my treasury, which would be a great bonus. But if I remember right, this is the objective that has a lot of bonuses, and here it is. Hold the entirety of the following provinces. Well, I already have Italia. It wants me to have Magna Graecia, which means I will have to take out Syracuse. It's time. Cisalpina, I will have to control Genoa, Medlin, and Batavium. Hold at least one settlement in the following provinces. Into Africa, it would be Africa and Mauritania, which would be over this way. So basically all of these northern... Yep, that was all Mauritania right there. I do believe the roommate's coming back. Well, he's trying. Give me a moment. I got you, bro. Hey. It sounded like you were struggling there.
I was. I had my hands full, so I was trying to find
No problem. I'm just doing another live stream. I'm up to 75 viewers.
Ooh, cool.
I've got well 75 followers. I have 18 people viewing at one time. Make that 19. All right, guys, I'm back. So we already have Africa secured. North Africa. What's the rest of our bonus objectives? Into Hispania. Hold at least one settlement in the following provinces. This is going to be a tough one. Tarraconensis. That means I'm going to have to fight the Arverni. Cartagenesis would mean taking Carthagena, Cartuba. I would have to fight an ally there. Or Baetica, which means I'd still have to fight one of two. Oh, that's... You know, I may very well ignore that one. I don't think I really want to hurt either of them, and I really don't want to trigger a struggle with the Arverni yet. Not until I have some fleets that I can start taking over this ocean here. The Sinus Gallicus, and what is this? The Mare Hispanium. Hold at least one settlement in the following provinces. Provincia, Massalia, and Tolosa. Not going to happen because I don't want to spark anything with them. Raetia at Noricum. This is actually possible. Let's see. Raetia at Noricum. This is held by Liguria, and if I have to take all of Cisalpina, I may as well finish off Liguria. Which means I could take that and this and secure a couple more provinces. I'm alright with that. Our next objective would be bonus objective. Be at war with Macedon. So I don't want to finish them off before I'm done with this turn. Be the overlord of one client state. You know, I think Epirus would make an excellent client state. In fact, I think I will beat them back here. Oh, no, but I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll make Syracuse a client state. That'd be fun. I'm going to have to go to war with them anyways. Oh, here it comes. 11 out of 20, 8 out of 20, so that's 19, 20, 25 units coming to strike my army of 20. Yoder is still rebuilding, so I don't have really any bonuses except for 2 plebs and 1 levy. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Well, what can I do to subvert these? Military sabotage. Target will stop or be slowed. I want to stop the target entirely. Let's wreck their baggage train. Let's see if it happens. Come on, you can do it. Opportune failure. Your agent was not successful, but the effort was not entirely wasted. They learned more from their failure than they would otherwise have done. Alright. Did she gain any experience? Just enough experience to not really do anything. But she's well on her way to rank 3. I'm not worried about Segestica right now with the Briusi. So I'm going to go ahead and strike these guys. I can wound him. There's a chance that my agent will be wounded. Manipulates.
Alright, I'm going cruising.
What's that?
So I'm going cruising.
Alright, take it easy.
See ya.
Temptation. Stop the target. I think I'd rather try to assassinate. This has the best chance of wounding the target and an okay chance of assassinating, so let's try it. Wounded! My agent has been wounded. Fuck. Well, that didn't work out so well. He was just... yeah! Oh, if I will always try it, Joseph the Fourth. Joseph the Fourth says, don't try it unless it's over 50%, but I'm ballsy, I'll always give it a shot.
Gathering supplies. We hunger for battle. Gathering supplies. Your orders?
Ah, that was opportune right there. Perfect. Move that smaller army off to the side. Move this larger army back into the city. Perfect. Now, to the north,
Ready for battle.
the 3rd Legion. Can I secure another Legion? I can raise one more army. Candidates. Candidate, Virginia, other houses, other houses. Alright. Who has the best stats? Less corruption, less public order penalties due to local presence of foreign culture. That would be very good for an invader. More authority, less corruption. That's nice. More morale, more public order from characters in the local province. I think I like this guy best. We're going to go ahead and reinstate a legacy. Legio 5 Equestris. We'll reinstate the 5th Legion because they are a rank 2 Legion. We'll bring in a general and bodyguard.
Ready for battle.
We'll use some of our funds to secure... Let's see, what do I want? I'm going to need... Actually, here's something I really need to spend my money on. I need to upgrade to a cohort barracks. I need to repair that.
Ready for orders.
I need to bring my fleet around this way.
Voyage is done. We must let the wire.
Joseph the Fourth says that I only had 2% chance. That was a 2% chance of assassination. I had a 36% chance of wounding the enemy target. And that was the most important chance for me. I wanted to take a chance of at least wounding him and getting him off the field. Even if it doesn't kill him, it'll still get him away. And actually wounding an enemy is almost better because they can't just buy another one to bring back onto the field and attack you again. Let's see, Araminium. We have a port. I think we're going to leave Neapolis as our shipwright. Araminium is rebuilding to a Roman hamlet. What are some things I can do? Well, I have a delicatessen, so every agriculture and livestock I build is going to make me more money. by 5%, and be up to 10% when I can build a taberna. So I should probably go ahead and upgrade... Oh, that was the one thing I wanted to do, though. We're going to replace this. We'll destruct that. We'll expand our cattle pens. We'll go down here into Brindisi. Cossentia can be upgraded. We have an auxiliary camp. What's something else I could do? We'll add legionaries, veteran legionaries, and equites. Well, I don't have any armies down here, but I will eventually need to send some down that way. We're going to ignore that for now. In fact, Syracuse is sidetracked fighting over there. I could sweep from Carthago up here.
We hunger for battle.
The 8th Legion Africana is going to move to Carthago.
Ready for orders.
We're going to add some nice... Oh, some ballista.
Sign up, lads, for a good
2 units of ballista. A first cohort, or 2. And I would like to get some equites. That will make that an incredibly strong army. That's excellent. Carthago can be made even happier. Although they're happy enough as it is. I don't want to overdo it. We'll upgrade that to a Roman Municipum. That'll be much more wealth per turn, more growth, artillery on the walls. Oh, that only gives me 3 artillery, it says. Plus 3 artillery on the walls. Interesting. 2 Bastion Scorpions and 2 Ballistas. Wonder why it says it'll give me 4, and then up at the top it says it'll only give me 3. Interesting. Yes, I know I can upgrade these guys. Actually, I'll go ahead and do that now. It's worth the money. We'll give them some weapons. I was going to build a water tank, I believe, here. Because that leads to some better bonuses down the road. Alright, we spent almost all of that money that came in. So, we're going to go ahead and move into our next turn. But our largest objective is to just secure 25 settlements. So we basically have to double our size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I could take out Macedon. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That'd be 18 settlements right there. I'll have to be very subjective, or objective about how I choose my different forces. My different, not forces, but different places I want to take.
At your command.
Third Legion's looking pretty good there. Veteran Legionaries, General... Alright, as soon as that's upgraded, I'll be able to get first cohort and Praetorians there as well.
Commander.
This is going to be an interesting battle. We've got 28 units there, plus another 3, 20, 30, 31 units against their 19, 25. They have 25 units coming to attack me. This will be interesting. I'm excited for this one. End turn. They're strengthening Delminium. They've lost their resolve to attack. Bringing that second army has definitely scared them off. Which is good. That'll give me the chance to go on the offensive and take Delminium for myself. I do want to sit back and wait for that research, though. I think I might wait for that research to finish, so I have battering rams. because I don't have the ability to give these guys ballistas right now. That's a big downside. I only just recently unlocked that ability, so I'll have to wait a little bit. Well, we just took a raid from the enemy champion. And now there's 2 of them. They're multiplying. Oh, son of a bitch. Let's get rid of this one. There's a 73% chance of a positive outcome. Oh! 85% chance of a positive outcome. Mostly he'll be stopped, but there's a chance that he could defect. He's been hindered and stopped. That's alright. And it gives her experience. Level 3. Let's go ahead and give you... Incite unrest, -20 public order this action. Intercept orders. +1 pieces of enemy information discovered. What can I do? I'd like to give you more authority. Manipulation and assassination. Ooh. That'll be good. This is going to be better. Collaboration will be a better skill.
How can I be of assistance?
Ready for battle.
I have my sights on Delminium. It's 3 turns until I can actually get a battering ram. But I'm researching at a rate of 115%, so that's a good thing. What am I going to do? Whatever happened with that? Oh, they actually withdrew. I completely forgot there was that army here. They must have come right back and withdrawn to here. It'd be nice if I could take Epidomnos from underneath their noses. Here we go. Okay. We're going to move to Brundisium with the Legio 9 Rapax. We're going to... let's give them some gladiators. Well, let's give them 2 more units of stand-up troops. We'll give them some units of gladiators. $570. Let's give them some war dogs. Yes. We have plenty of Velites, and we could add 1 more unit of auxiliary infantry too. I think that's going to be good. Killer7764 says, wow, so Larissa actually beat Athens in your campaign. Did they beat Sparta? It's actually not Larissa. It's Larissa is Epirus. Epirus is the country. Larissa is just the settlement here. And they killed Athens, and then Macedon killed Sparta. Macedon and Epirus actually teamed up. Luckily, I have a good ally in Syracuse, who I'll be killing off later. I love how I keep referring to them as my ally and letting you know that I'm going to kill them. They've actually taken Apollonia. They helped me fend off Carthage so I could take North Africa. They've just been a fantastic little ally. So yeah, actually, Larissa, Athenae, and Apollonia were all part of Epirus' little kingdom. Whereas Pella, they moved south and they took Sparta. They moved north and took Epidomnos, Delminium, and Yadar, which I just retook from them. They even struck me in Araminium and actually attacked Rome one time. So, It's about time I strike back. We're out of funds. We're going to go ahead and end this turn. They're taking up a defensive stance, trying to hold me off. Little do they know I plan on just rolling through them with battering rams, taking their city. I'm ready to go ahead and strike at Larissa, though. I'm excited for that. That'll be nice. If I take Larissa, I'll be able to sit there and hold that in defensive siege. Killer7764 says, wait till you face Egypt, that will be fun. Right now I'm allied with them. I'm not ready to face them. But eventually I will be expanding down that way. Ooh, they've used loathsome lies to turn my people against you. The province may now rebel. That's unfortunate. An agent has recovered from injury and is ready to serve me again. Great. She's back!
What do you wish of me?
I'm tired of your lies. I can't even solicit a traitor because of how much authority she has. Oh. 48% chance, alright. Manipulation. 60, 38, 17. Wow. Is that... Let's manipulate you. Coercion manipulates the target into joining your cause by exploiting their fears and weaknesses. Positive outcome 60%. There's an 8% chance of them defecting, and a 52% chance of stopping it.
I shall do what I must.
My agent has been wounded. Who would have thought a noblewoman would just stab my agent?
My skills are yours.
As for you... I could solicit a traitor, 58% chance of that happening. Still an 85% chance. Let's do that temptation.
My kind.
I'm going to tempt you to join me. Hindered. Well, you still can't do anything, that's alright. What's holding this up? I'm not sure why this is taking so long. I think it's because they keep striking at the settlement with their agents. That's what's hurting me.
At your command.
We need to work on building this legion eventually. But at the moment, as soon as this one's built up, I'm going to go ahead and go across. I have the ability to walk through Apollonia's areas. Or not Apollonia, but Syracuse's lands, because I've negotiated a treaty with them. Let's see. Yeah, we'll see where that ends up going. I'm going to go ahead and secure that area, though.
Backs into it, you men. Our voyage is done.
I can actually move south and strike against their fleets with my brand new fleet.
Your orders?
I love to use the Classis 1 census against them. Killer's asking if I if I stream often. Yes, I do actually stream a lot. I've been streaming every single day for almost 12 hours a day recently. I did lose my job last Friday, so I've had plenty of time to do this. And I'll continue to stream all day, every day, up until my new job starts. Thank you for the follow. We're going to end this turn. At the end of this turn, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. We'll move into a short break and start working on part 5. I know there hasn't been a lot of action for a while. I need to start attacking again. I'm waiting on a couple of key things to... I'd like a couple of key things to happen. Yes, I'm aware that hitting space will make ships move faster, but I'm just happy watching it, seeing what happens. Apollonia looks like it's getting sacked. That's unfortunate. If only they kept their army there and actually held it. Whoops. Neapolis has slums. Well, they're really pissed off with Yadr, aren't they? Fleet, transports. I'm going to need to move my fleet up there to help secure that. They may very well eliminate me if they keep moving like this. I don't know. It's quite a few armies. They have a lot of cavalry. Alright. We're going to go ahead and stop the video here. I know part 4 here was really mostly administrative, a lot of diplomacy, a lot of building up, rebuilding, just kind of securing a foothold. Part 5, I'm hoping to have a little more action. We did secure that last objective, which gave us a great boost, gave us the ability to build up our armies a little bit more, and also to start planning out our next turn for Objective 3. I think it's time. The next turn or two, I'll have battering rams researched, so I'll be able to actually batter down the enemy gates. That'll make a huge difference in taking the enemy large cities. So with that, that's the end of part 4. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, www.twitch.tv/jjrob1989. And from there, I don't think there was anything else I need to let you guys know. Yeah, don't forget, these are live streams in addition to being YouTube videos. I do both side by side. So go ahead and check out twitch.tv if you want to get live and get involved in the action and start talking to me as well. Alright, with that, we'll see you next time.